What is going on, guys, and welcome to episode 14 of my Aston Villa career mode. We started off with the biggest game of my career mode so far, Wembley Stadium, Southampton versus Aston Villa in the Capital One Cup final.
Well, here we are for the conclusion of this excellent tournament, the League Cup, the English League Cup. It is now down to these two teams in the final, and what a prize to play for.
Yeah, big trophy these days, isn't it? Big trophy, full house. This should be a cracker.
Aston Villa, I know they've been working hard in training after that away loss in their last game against West Ham.
Yeah, there was a lot wrong with that 1-0 defeat, and the manager would have been busy since. But I think they're going to lose again here.
Well, a real reshuffle for Southampton in this lineup. Martin Stekelenburg plays today in place of Kelvin Davis, who's suffered in recent matches. Ryan Bertrand starts despite looking shaky in recent games. James Ward-Prowse comes in for Gaston Ramirez, who's not played well lately. Shane Long is the main striker today. Aston Villa make 3 changes today. Brad Guzan plays in goal. Micah Richards starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. In attack, Libor Kozak starts. He's been in tremendous form in his recent games. It's not true that they closed down the old Wembley, Alan, at your request, because it was the only place you ever got a yellow card in your professional career.
No, it was a famous old stadium. It was a cliche, but it was a sapping surface as well on the grass. Nowadays, on the new Wembley pitch, it's not quite the same, more like Premier League pitches here.
And the game is being controlled by Craig Pawson.
Capital One Cup final time, Aston Villa versus Southampton in the snow. This is the very first time that I've played in the snow. What a time, what a game to actually play your first game in the snow in FIFA 16. Let's try and get a win. We want silverware this season, playing so well. Let's try and get a nice early start and rattle Southampton, because they are in the relegation zone. And, you know, judging by the form, but we should be winning, but none of that really matters in a final. It's a poor pass from Sanchez. Can't be making these mistakes. Oh, they're through here. Shane Long, what a save from Guzan. Big save. Come on, Guzan, come for that. Brilliant punch. Good start from Guzan. Come on, we need to get this away. It's been constant pressure so far. Wanyama, good block from Richards. Let's go. Let's try and get him on the counter attack. Adama Traore against Bertrand. The commentator said he looks shaky. He looked shaky at the start of this game. We have men coming forward. They're just diving all over the place. Look at this. Yellow card, surely. Douglas to whip this one in. We want it around the penalty areas. It's a good ball in. Verity attacks it. He's hit the post. Oh, no. Oh, they're passing it around nicely, to be fair to them. Even though they're in the relegation zone, looks like they're still going to try and pass it around and play good football. They put the ball into the box. We deal with it that time. Oh, good save from Guzan. The man in form. Kozak. Kozak in the box. Takes a shot. Hits his own man. Forces a save out of Stekelenburg. Man, it's so hard to see the ball, even though it's yellow. It's so confusing. Oh, these challenges here. Southampton are really up for it, just getting stuck into our players. Oh, it's a great ball in. We managed to clear it. Come on, let's go. Let's get out there. Let's go. Jordan Verity as Mbolo, making the run in the completely wrong direction. Oh, my life. Oh, they're coming forward. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Southampton have made the best start possible. Save from Guzan. They're completely being dominant. 61% possession. Win that, Guzan. Oh, he came for it. It's off the line. Oh, my life. What chances Southampton have had. And that is half time. Oh, that just came in the best time for us. Alright, so we changed the formation to a narrow one. If you remember that we played it against Leicester where we won 4-0. And we was able to get in and around them in midfield and create chances that way. So I'm going to hope that it works in this game. You're going to bring on Gay, put Adama in behind the 2 strikers, and put Verity in his more natural position in centre midfield, and Sanchez just stays there in front of the 2 centre backs. We need to play way much better than we did in the first half if we could even expect to get a win here and win the Capital One Cup. Come on, Gabby, you need to get there, put pressure on Jay Rodriguez, that's what I'm talking about. Get a nice early start, get into him straight away. It's a poor ball, why did you do that? We've got min and midfield, so we should be able to deal with that. They recognise that, they're going out wide. Put another ball into the box, it's dangerous, we managed to deal with it. But I do not like this pressure that they're putting us under. A Bunglehawk can come free now on the break against Stephen Corker, who's already got a yellow card. Can he commit him? Oh, he's just done it for strength. But we get the free kick anyway. It's never a free kick, but we'll take it. They're playing a high line still. Hopefully this should play into our advantage with the players that we do have up front and in midfield. Plenty of pace, but we need to deal with this threat. Wanyama at the back post. Oh, they've hit the post again. Oh my life. Southampton have been so unlucky, and there's that chance earlier. Douglas clearing it off the line. Oh my life, we are just hanging on here. I need to watch the ball into the box. It's there again, and they've hit the post again. Oh my, I need to change something. Something's just not working here. Let's bring off Adama. He's not really in that position. We need, who should we bring on here? Sinclair or Grealish? We're going to have to bring on Jack and see if the local boy can be the hero when they need him the most. Go on, win that, win that, win that. Second ball, that's dangerous. Pella. Another shot, oh my life. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Oh, we've intercepted it. Let's go. Jack Grealish. Mbolo, get onto it, somebody. Oh, why did nobody lock onto that pass? Keep pressing, there's a mistake. There has to be a mistake here. Yes, Gabby. Oh, there it is. Nobody's following up. Oh, come on. I put high press on and still nobody's pressing. Go on, Jack. Go on, Jack. Let's go. We got men over on this side. Douglas comes inside his man. They're lunging in. They're getting nervous. Jack with a bit of space. Finds Mbolo. Mbolo into the box. Mbolo puts it across goal and Bunglehawk. Yes, we've taken the lead. The local lad, Agabi Bunglehawk, has just surely won the Capital One Cup final for Aston Villa.
The goal from Bunglehawk, and what a good header, thumping effort to the keeper's right.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again.
Oh my life, what must Southampton be thinking? Hitting the post 3 times, we get forward for basically like the second or first time in this match and score. Still not over, we need to deal with it. Oh my life, let's just waste some time. Oh wow, they're actually pressing us, we need to clear that. And Bolo, get up there, well up, yes! And we've actually done it. I do not believe we actually won that game. Southampton were completely dominant, and in the 90th minute, Gabriel Bunglehawk, the club's longest serving player, comes up with a goal where we needed him the most to win Aston Villa the Capital One Cup final.
To be top of the pile in a competition, no wonder you're seeing unbridled joy here.
Yeah, and I think deserved winners. They played well in the final as they did over the course of the tournament. Well done, lads.
Well, up they go, and memories that will live with them for the rest of their lives. To win this tournament and all that it means to those players. No wonder the bounce is back in them.
Well, you've got all your family up in the stands. I'll be watching down proudly, and certainly there'll be a huge feeling of pride within that team. Why not? Thoroughly deserved winners.
Beautifully staged, the final as well, and more to come with these end of match fireworks. They provided the fireworks on the pitch. A terrific team, and for them, a place in the history books.
Time to enjoy, time to celebrate.
And there it is, it all started in the round of 16 against Brentford, at Brentford, winning that one 1-0. Then we came home to play against Tottenham in the quarterfinals, a really tough game, winning that one 1-0. And then we go to the semi-finals, a 2-leg semi-final against Cardiff. We only win that one by the 1 goal, 3-2 on aggregate, you know, winning it by the 1 goal. And then we come to the final, and it was only fitting, only right that we win that one by the 1 goal as well. But I have to be honest, Southampton just completely outplayed me. But my changes in the end, putting a Bungalow up front, that little bit of pace, and putting Jack Grealish in the hole, just found Mbolo, and Mbolo put it into the box, and Bungalow headed it home. But Southampton hitting the post like 3 or 4 times. Guzan making some absolutely amazing saves. Oh, what a game. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm not going to show any more games in this episode because I did want to dedicate this episode to just the Capital One Cup final. But I might as well show you guys some of the training that I've been doing. This is the current set of players that I've been doing it on for the past about 3 or 4 training sessions, I want to say. Adama's been there, I think, from the start of the season because he did start off at a 71, I think, so he's had like a 3+ upgrade. And by the end of the season, I do want to try and get him to a 75. But we've been working on his finishing because he's crossing and stuff. We did do that at the start of the season, and he's quite good now. So I thought, why not work on his finishing? But we're going to go ahead and simulate all these drills. I don't usually simulate them, I do usually play them so you can get the best result. But just for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and simulate it and see what we get. So Adama Traore's shot power goes up to a 76, his finishing is nearly at 71, you know, 3/4 of the way there. On Jordan A, you got an A, nearly at 79 finishing, his shot power went up to 80. We got a D on Jordan Verity. This is why I don't really like training, because I usually get quite high on Jordan Verity because his passing are quite good. Real Mbolo, he is a new player, so obviously we haven't been able to do too much training, just about 2 or 3 training sessions with him. But we're looking to get into at least a 78 overall before the season ends. And Alex Kiwamia, a player that I really want to try and develop into a really good player. Hopefully get into about a 58, 59 overall before the end of the season. It's going to be in every single training session that we do manage to do. I will be training other players like Jack Grealish and Scott Sinclair, Calvin Verdonk, you know, some of the players that we have brought in, Ricardo Calder. Alex Kiwamia, obviously we're training, he's already got a +1. I don't know how Carlos Hill has got a +2 and he hasn't even played, because I don't know why. I love him in real life, I absolutely love him, but in the game I just can't seem to use him right, so I just don't bother playing him. But we will be working on players like Brendan Galloway, Jano Donasian, 22 years old, only a 64 overall. Probably time to let him go, maybe give him one more loan stint and see how he does. But if you do want to look at the squad list, I did do it a few episodes ago, I want to say 2 episodes ago. I'll leave a link in the description to the squad list video, and then you can have a look at it, because I did go in depth with it. You can just pause the video and have a look at some of the stats and attribute upgrades that my players have got. Alright, so let's go ahead and end the episode by looking at the Barclays Premier League table. Norwich overtaking Liverpool to get into the 7th spot there. I did not see that coming. Norwich making a bit of a late run for Europa League football. We stay in 6th, well, we're joint more or less with Norwich. We just have a +4 on the goal difference, which is quite good to be fair, even though Guzan is 2nd in the clean sheets, but we only have a goal difference of 4, so read into that how you want. But Southampton are still in the relegation zones, but if they play anything like they did against us, they will soon be out there, and it'll be either Leicester, hopefully West Brom dropping in there. But that will be the end of this episode, guys. So if you did enjoy it, normal service will be resumed with 3 games an episode in the next one. I just wanted to dedicate this one to a Capital One Cup final and not play any other games apart from that. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, guys, drop a like on the video, comment and subscribe if you're new, and until my next video, have a great day.